What's going on, YouTube? This is Drano's back at it again, bringing you another Madden video. So for today's video, we are back with what I like to call the Toxic Squad. I know that was kind of the introduction from the last video there. But yeah, I call this team the Toxic Squad that I made. Main reason why is because I have 3 human joysticks on this team, so it's just overall just fun to use. But as you guys can see, we are taking on the J Falk 427 and his Carolina Panthers in some weekend league. This was from this past weekend's weekend league, and of course, as you guys know, with everyone that plays weekend league, first play come out trying to throw to Moss, but with good reason. I understand why. So we do get the early turnover there with Pat Pete, and of course we have Moss activated as well. So if we see him one-on-one, we're definitely just gonna toss it up to him. But as you guys can see, he does try to manually guard that. So you know what? Let's just take our little crosser there for a nice little gain of almost 30 yards there at that point. So for you guys who continue to support it, man, again, I really appreciate you guys supporting the channel. Slowly but surely, and I know I probably say this every video, slowly but surely seeing growth. Just want to do this in the meantime, and then that way we can hit the ground running once Madden 21 comes out. Kind of sucks that it still comes out doesn't come out for another couple months, but it is what it is. it's not going to stop me from pumping out content for you guys. And if you guys do like this video, consider liking it, just because I think with this game it is going to be one of my contenders for game of the year, and you'll see why here in just a moment. But really in this game, I think it was just a combination of just getting a little too adjusty, and then also me being hard-headed, not playing smart, not playing the field position game when I need to, and not really taking my turn or taking my 3 when I needed to, because I got really hard-headed in this game just because I just didn't feel like my opponent was very good, to be honest with you. I think the reason why he was even in this game was just because his team was much better than mine, at least with like all the golden tickets that he had on his team, because I think he had Lamar, and then he might have had one other one, I'm not sure. But of course, as you guys can see, he does hit the little screen to his human joystick, Walter Payton, and that's an easy touchdown. The thing that frustrates me the most is when you know for sure that the screen is coming, you read screen, and your defender just slips off whoever, either the running back or the wide receiver catches it, slips off like a bar of soap, just pops out of a hand. So definitely hate to see that. So again, like I said, I just I get frustrated, not trying to slowly but surely move my way downfield. I'm trying to get everything all back at once, which that's a recipe for disaster as a Madden player, to be honest with you guys. So and again, perfect example right here, 4th and 9, should have just taken the field position, just because he really wasn't driving on me that much. He just had a couple big lucky plays there, but of course I decided to force it on the little skinny post, on the little crosser, and as a result, it caused us to throw an interception to Brian Dawkins. Not sure if that's the golden ticket or just the regular Brian Dawkins at this point. So obviously my opponent is in good shape here, but we do come in screaming with Jerome Baker, one of my favorite cards that I have on this team. Just that, a lot of the speed off the edge, and then as you guys can see here, he's just trying to get in the range, but not quite there. So we actually do force him to punt. So that is an early win for us on defense. So we do get the ball back, and like I mentioned in the first video, there are some times where I just completely forget that Barry is my X factor, one of my X factors, and he's lit up red, and he'll be lit up red for the longest time. And then of course, as you guys can see there, I'm not exactly sure why we really got on the run. It's not like I was trying to throw like crossbody or anything like that, but Vic overthrows the ball. So I'm gonna go ahead, get the ball to Moss in probably the easiest way possible with a little touch pass. Probably one of my favorite plays in the year. Kind of cheesy, to be honest, but touch pass is an effective way to quote unquote pass the ball, even though it's like probably the shortest version of a pass you could really have, at least in football. So as you guys can see, he does blow up the touch pass there. So we decided to no huddle again. I'm not exactly sure why I no huddled, looking back at this game. For those who don't know, this is actually from a stream that I did over during Weekend League. For those who don't follow me, go ahead and check out my Twitch. I am streaming at least pretty consistently. I would say probably 3 times a week. Like for example, this week I streamed on Monday, Wednesday, and then I am planning on streaming over the weekend as well. And then just if you guys want to know when exactly it is that I stream, just follow me on Twitter as well. It's Dre Knows TV, just all in one word, no spaces. Because I will be posting schedules as far as when I'll be streaming, and of course, as soon as that happens, we give up a touchdown there. So obviously not looking too good. But like I said, follow me on Twitter, just so you can keep up and just know exactly when it is I stream. A lot of good things happening here recently, especially now, with the new setup coming in middle of July. I'm really excited because then, we'll be prepped for Madden 21 once we get the setup going and everything. So as you guys can see here, less than a minute left before half. Gonna try and see if we can, work our way downfield. Again, this is kind of me just kind of being stubborn. I see that I might have had square there for a second, but really nothing there. So I just decide to, in this case, just run out of bounds, because if not, I was just going to keep just eating away at the clock at that point. So I do actually hit the little out route to Burleson. I was really surprised with how, we were able to squeeze that in there, especially in such tight coverage. So able to go ahead, get the first, try to hit the little touch pass, a different variation of the touch pass out of the New Orleans playbook, but my opponent, he's pretty much, locked that down for the most part. Again, I try to see if I can hit the little corner route to Waller, but unfortunately, he's not able to keep his feet in bounds. So 3rd and 7, just going to try to see if we can hit the corner route on the other side, and we do. We're able to hit, I want to say that was Moss. So 15 seconds left, especially with no timeouts. It's a dangerous position to be in, especially having no timeouts. Really, at this point, we decided to roll the dice because, taking 3, it's not going to help us. It's still going to be a 2-possession game regardless. So we decided to go for it. We called dagger, and we're going to get enough time to hit Burleson in the back corner of the end zone right before half. So Vic with the laser show right there, able to make something happen. So feeling good. We're right back in this game for as ugly as it's been. Again, this is just me trying to get all, get the score back all in one play. Thinking I might have a cover. I want to say it was like a cover 3, so I thought maybe that might have been a cover 3 beater. But whenever you have, Taylor Mays and Brian Dawkins back there, I'm assuming he probably has them juiced all the way up with 99 speed. It's going to really be tough to kind of burn them in coverage. So, don't like to see that early turnover there. But as you guys can see, our defense is responding. Frank Clark with the power specialist. Another one of my favorite, cards to really use this year is Frank Clark with that power specialist. Obviously, Joke was the one that kind of put us on all of that. And then I'm not exactly sure what happened on this play. For whatever reason, I took Patrick Peterson out the play, so that was just really frustrating. So again, like I said, that was just a user error on my part. I don't know why, Patrick Peterson got taken out completely out of the play. So obviously not the position you want to be in, down 2 possessions. But good thing is, we still have quite a bit of time to work with to kind of, slowly but surely work our way methodically downfield. So, coming out on 2nd and 6, I decided to audible to PA crossers just to see if I could get something going, see if I could hit a big play. But again, this is just me being stubborn at this point. Not able to do anything there. So, at this point, especially even in the stream, I felt like I was bagged. Like I was like almost helpless at this point. So big 4th down right here. We decided to call... oh my god, I forgot what the name of that play, but basically we just go to the little table route to Barry, and he's just able to get us the 1st down. So we do have some sort of life. So decided to call dagger, but again, he has the field blanketed. He's only rushing at times. He's only rushing like 2 to 3. And spying one of his D linemen, so it is kind of frustrating. I'm sure you guys are probably screaming, run the ball, run draw or something. But like I said before, I was kind of hard-headed in this game, just trying to dot him up and down the field. So again, 3rd and 14, nothing doing there up until this point. We do see, I think it's Calvin Johnson who absolutely gets popped by Brian Dawkins. Got to be careful with that, but big completion right there at that point. And then next play, a couple plays later, we actually do hit Randy Moss on the little corner out, and we're actually back in this game. 1-possession game. And like I said, my opponent, for the most part in this game, he's really just kind of just kind of been lucky with some of these plays that he's been getting. I mean, he got, you know, the user error on the little streak. He got the little screen pass that, you know, my defenders for whatever reason couldn't catch Walter Payton. But I mean, I understand that because not many people can. So again, as you guys can see, he goes to the screen on 3rd and 30. And we're actually able to make the tackle there. So we do get the ball back. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. So, you know, still plenty of time to, you know, cook up a drive. We don't have to get it all back in one play. But like I said before, in hindsight, you know, that's not how I was playing in this game. But, you know, nonetheless, you know, we got a guap drive right here to go ahead and tie the game. So again, you know, we do roll out, but, you know, he does send the spy. Thought we could hit Moss on the little corner route, but unfortunately not able to hit it. So 3rd and 10, we decided to go, I think it was like corner strike or mesh or something like that, and we're able to hit Moss on the little in route. And then next play, we do decide to go with the blast. And this is probably one of the few times that blast actually works for me. I just get really nervous to use blast with Vic because chances are if he gets popped, he's fumbling the ball. I've kind of had to learn the hard way in this case. So as you guys can see here, 2nd and 2, called a little touch pass, and we're able to kind of bob and weave our way into the end zone. Appreciate you, DJ Khaled, right there with the support. So as you guys can see here, you know, I feel like we do have momentum coming in, but again, just my opponent just kind of rolling out like a madman. Is able to go ahead, and I want to say he hits the tight end on like a little corner route. And then again, really his only offense has been these screens, man. It's just so annoying. And then obviously he breaks a move with Walter Payton, and he's gone to the Baja. So right as soon as we tie the game,
a few minutes later.
So as soon as we tie the game, he's able to go ahead and strike right back in like 30 seconds. So again, we've got another guap drive. Less than a minute left, and we only have 2 timeouts. So at this point, I'm just kind of stressed, really. But as you guys can see there, we're able to kind of run around Aaron Donald at that point. Able to go ahead and pick up a first, but unfortunately that does force us to use a timeout at that point. So we decide to, you know, try to see if we can, you know, call maybe like a cover 3 beater, but I think he's in like match coverage, so obviously that's kind of tough to really beat. In my opinion, match coverage is really good. So we decided to take a chance, roll the dice, and we throw it up to Randy Moss. Probably one of the very few times that he was actually able to get by the safeties there, able to go ahead and hit him on the deep post in the end zone, and that is actually going to put us in overtime in this game. And like I said, you know, our opponent just rolling out like crazy, but we do make him pay for it. Like I said before, Byron Jones, in my past video, Byron Jones, to me anyways, is the best corner in the game for making plays just like that. Just kind of crazy, you know, how, you know, we were down 2 possessions going into like almost the 4th quarter or something like that. So not saying like leads like that are impossible to come back from, but they are tough, especially when you have an opponent with a team like this. So as you guys can see there, we're able to work our way into field goal range, and of course from here it's pretty much automatic from our kicker, Big Vein Zane Gonzalez, and that's going to be GG's in the chat. Able to go ahead and get a comeback win in Weekend League, and that is that. So like I said before, guys, if you guys did enjoy the video, I'd appreciate you guys hitting that like button. Do have a couple other gameplays to put out here soon. So if you guys are looking forward to more Madden gameplay, Madden 21 news, or anything just Madden or football related, go ahead, consider subscribing to the channel. And until the next one, guys, this is Dre Knows, and I'm signing out. Peace.